When they have unsold seats, they use SmartFares to fill them. So you get airline tickets at ridiculously low prices. Our prices are too low to publish online. With the extra money you'll save, you can book another trip or treat yourself to dinner or shopping. So stop searching all of those travel sites to find the lowest price on your next flight. Let one of our SmartFares expert travel agents find ridiculously low prices for you. Call SmartFares today and get the best price on your next flight. Guaranteed. Also, save up to 50% off business and first class tickets.
855-325-1820. 855-325-1820. That's 855-325-1820.
Fast Track Student Loans can get your student loans out of default, stop any wage garnishments, stop collection calls, and stop seizure of your tax refund. Give yourself a break. Stop the stress and get your student loan payments down to as little as $25 a month based on what you can afford to pay. 800-709-4395. 800-709-4395. 800-709-4395. 800-709-4395.
Have you ever met a single person in your life that enjoys paying taxes? No one does. If you can't sleep at night because you have a huge problem with the IRS, I've got some free advice for you. This service is strictly limited to individuals that owe the IRS $10,000 or more in back taxes. And if you qualify, we can guarantee that you won't be writing a big fat check to the IRS, or our services cost you nothing. The first 100 people that call today will get a free tax consultation worth $500. Stop worrying about your IRS problem. We can help you, we promise. Call the tax doctor right now. I mean right now, to learn more.
800-240-4587. 800-240-4587. 800-240-4587. That's 800-240-4587.
Fast Track Student Loans can get your student loans out of default, stop any wage garnishments, stop collection calls, and stop seizure of your tax refund. Give yourself a break. Stop the stress and get your student loan payments down to as little as $25 a month based on what you can afford to pay. 800-709-4395. 800-709-4395. 800-709-4395. 800-709-4395.
1, 2, 3, now we're playing with the big boys. Gonna take it to the street, now we're gonna make a big noise. Gonna climb so high, now we're rising up. Are you ready?
That's my favorite part of the song.
What's up?
Hey, everyone. Welcome back.
Yes. Happy Thursday. Thirsty Thursday.
Thirsty Thursday. Tea Thursdays.
Tea Thursdays.
Tea Thursdays.
I know tons of other places have Thirsty Thursdays.
Yes.
But we're tea.
We're
so
special.
We have already got quite a few watchers. I love it. Hey, everybody.
Thanks for joining us tonight.
Yeah. We've got some green tea going in our cups tonight.
We're actually drinking tea tonight.
Yes. We thought it would be time.
Yeah, it's time. It's time to drink the tea.
It's February.
It is February.
What is up? How did it get here?
I know. So there's this thing totally unrelated to what we had planned on talking about tonight, but there's this thing I've been seeing all over TikTok. And it's these people are disrespecting their wine is what they're calling it.
Oh no.
So they're taking red wine.
Okay.
And they're pouring in a little bit of sweetened condensed milk.
What?
Yeah. Oh yeah. And then they're like mixing it up. And apparently it's supposed to be like, I don't know. I'm not a big red wine drinker myself.
I mean, I will give it a shot because why not try everything that happens on TikTok?
I figured you'd be all over for trying that one.
I will try it.
But I was like, red wine and sweetened condensed milk. Like,
that's
It's odd. And it like popped up
That's-
on my For You page like 10 times today. And I was like, okay, we'll try it.
I'm not actually red wine, but I'm kind of offended on behalf of the red wine. Like it's a person.
And I have also seen where you can take your red wine and mix in Mountain Dew and it's supposed to taste like sangria.
So I saw, oh my God, that's so weird. But I did see something the other day that said Mountain Dew is the Viagra of soda or something to that effect. And I was like,
okay.
I mean, I see the correlation, but Mountain Dew to me is disgusting. So
we used to drink it on road trips for energy.
I mean, I get, okay, I can get that.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense. I just don't.
I saw it before I came and I was like, I have to tell Alyssa. I highly doubt she has seen this because she hasn't sent it to me or said anything about it.
And now I feel like now that we have this radio show, we're going to be like saving all these fun nuggets that we would normally text each other.
Yeah.
We'll be saving them just so we can get raw
just
like
for
reaction.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, just for you guys. So now it's my turn.
Okay.
I've been saving this nugget. This juicy nugget. You're going to be so proud of me.
Oh boy. Okay.
Oh my gosh. So yesterday I was like, okay, this is the last day of January. February, I want to roll in hot. I just want to like change things up with life. Okay. You know, so I set my alarm and I got up at 4:30 and I made the husband coffee and breakfast.
I'm so proud of you.
Woohoo, guys. Never in the history of the almost 21 years me and Clinton have been together.
It was not that bad, was it?
It was not. And somebody goes, well, what did you do after he left? I was like, I went back to bed.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes I do, but
I was up,
stay up.
Yeah. And he was surprised and he was so thankful. And I was like, Kim's going to be so proud of me.
I am so proud of you.
Yes. So I am. Proud. He's listening and I wasn't going to tell him, but yes, I'm going to continue this as long as I'm going to try to make a healthy habit.
Good for you.
Yes.
Small steps.
Small baby steps.
So speaking of habits, I know that we are still, I know it's February 1st, but doing some research about New Year's resolutions.
Yeah.
So 81% of people who make New Year's resolutions have abandoned them by February 1st.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I can see that.
I think like the top two, I think New Year's resolutions are always lose weight, get healthy, and no alcohol. We're like the biggest two. We don't do resolutions in our house.
We don't. I've tried in the past and I've failed miserably. My grandmother cracked me up in her older age because she gave up. She did Lent.
Oh, okay.
So she would always give up chocolate. And I would ask her all the time. This is like probably 5 years before she died. Okay. So I asked her, I was like, well, why not give up sex? It's not like you're getting any. And she was like,
trying to make her live that movie.
Well, she said, and her little snarky, quick-witted Irish response was, the minute I say I'm giving that up, a man will walk into my life. I'm like, you're absolutely right, Grandma.
Okay. Yeah.
Hey, I can't blame the woman for being sassy in her old age.
You know?
So there's lots of people watching. We want to say hey to Clint, Vic, Angie, Philip, Angie again. She's
Monica,
dying from the flu. Brianna, Monica. Oh yeah. Hey people. I'm so thankful that you guys stopped your evening
joining us.
Hang out. Hope you got something good in your cups to drink.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. But yeah, and then while we were looking up February stuff, so there's the Latin term for February is februm or februm. Don't ask me.
Latin is not.
It's not
a
my
language.
It's not my specialty. But what I did love is that it means purification. So I think when we were looking at February stuff, I was really intrigued by that whole purification, and it just seems like it's a wash.
Well, I know you've been purging your house.
I have heavily trying to just declutter. I'm so tired of not liking my own house. I want to love the place I live in.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's been a minute. So, but there's other stuff going on in February.
There is.
You of all people are like the national weird holiday. So
yes. So tomorrow, February 2nd, is National Tater Tot Day.
I am so excited about this.
So we're having, you know how I am with my meals and stuff. Alyssa's throwing sugar cubes.
She's throwing cubes around this place.
We're having tater tot hot dish for dinner tomorrow.
I was tempted to
good.
self-invite over. And
It's
I
the
still
easiest-
might if me and Clint don't feel like making anything.
Oh, it makes a huge like we will
Yes.
we will get 8 dinners and at least 4 lunches out of it.
And this is the similar dish that you make for Halloween.
No,
it's
no.
different.
Halloween hot dish is different. Okay. So for those of you who don't know, my husband's from the Midwest and they don't have casseroles up there. They have hot dishes. And these are dishes from his mom and grandma and stuff like that. So they're hot dishes. They're not casseroles.
I had never heard of anything hot dish until you came along. So that's been kind of exciting. And I've been
broadening your horizons.
You really are. You're changing me.
New food,
what is happening?
New
getting up early.
Oh, and speaking of new food. Oh, so you know what we've been doing this year. So we didn't make resolutions.
Okay.
But we decided that we are going to cook a dish from each of the 50 states once a week.
Yes, I've been watching this.
Oh my gosh.
I am so
We've
jealous.
loved everything except for the very first thing we made.
What was that?
Well, we did Ohio was our first. I don't know what the people in Ohio are doing. We had Cincinnati.
A lot of wheat and corn. I don't know.
Well, we had Cincinnati chili.
Okay.
Chili up there is very different than Texas chili.
Okay.
It had cinnamon in it.
Oh, okay.
It
okay,
had
yes.
nutmeg.
I've heard of this.
It had chocolate in it. It was like each bite, like you were expecting something different, and it just wasn't that. It was very weird.
Yeah.
And like you eat it on top of spaghetti noodles and you top it with raw onions and cheese, and which I'm all about on some chili, but it was like it wanted to be an entree, but it wanted to be a dessert and it didn't know what to do. It was just very weird. It was bizarre.
I can only imagine. Now, y'all have no idea, but this chick turned Velveeta cheese into fudge.
Oh yeah, I've done that. And it actually works.
And I'm not kidding you.
It works.
It was fantastic.
It was good.
Now, just before we get into the rest of this, because I forgot, I had not gotten to tell you this. So I saw a little video or TikTok about taking a can of your sweetened condensed milk.
And not putting it in your red wine.
Definitely not wasting that in the red wine. But
we
put it in, we did this experiment in San Antonio this past weekend. We put it in a crock pot for 8 hours. Didn't open the can, left it sealed. I probably have
put the
cancer.
whole can in there?
Probably have cancer. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
But anyways, 8 hours later, then you refrigerate it for a little while, and then you open the can, and it's like a caramel sauce.
Oh yeah, I've seen that, but I've seen where they open the can and then just put the lid on
open. And I don't know what what chemicals are on an actual can on the inside.
It's aluminum, right?
But you know what? It tasted pretty.
It
was pretty. I was like, I could do some strawberries in there.
Okay.
So I wasn't mad about
Caramel
it.
sauce out of sweetened condensed milk.
What does Philip say? Okay, so we got to get with Philip says February 9th is National Philip Baker Day.
Okay, he's turning 55.
That's his freaking birthday.
Okay.
That's not a national holiday, but fine. We'll give it to you.
We'll give it to you.
Tomorrow is also Groundhog Day.
Oh, it is. I totally forgot about Groundhog Day.
Puxatawny
Phil. Guess I'm going to be watching that movie tomorrow.
Oh, we gotta.
I have to.
Yes. And I honestly, I got confused every year because I just don't think the brain cells just function all cylinders.
The way they're supposed to.
So I couldn't figure out see your shadow winter, not see the shadow spring. And I
think it's if he sees his shadow.
Yes.
There's 6 more weeks of winter.
Yes.
And if he doesn't, we're going to have an early spring.
This is why you're
But I don't think that applies to Texas.
It doesn't.
This week has been like pretend spring for us.
Yeah.
It's been so nice out.
It's been gorgeous.
But, give it a week and a half and we're probably going to have snow on the ground because
and
that's what
other
we do in
states wonder
Texas.
why we need all the flu shots, why we continuously stay rampant with all the things. So yeah, I'm super excited about Tater Tot Day tomorrow and Groundhog Day. So that's just kind of like a fun little Friday. So if you don't have anything planned with your family,
make some tater tots and celebrate Groundhog's Day
and watch it at least twice. I mean, thank you
At
for
least
getting
twice.
that really lame ass joke.
I understand.
Okay, what else is going on? So the Super Bowl.
Oh,
I know you're.
yay!
Yeah.
I
She's
don't
not a
care.
football fan,
I
guys.
don't care.
Someday I'm gonna make her.
I told her
sit
I'd come watch it with her. I don't really care though.
Now,
I like the commercials and I like the halftime show. Like I'm
if
here
my
for
team
that.
isn't playing commercials halftime,
I don't even have a team. I don't care.
I
I was raised to like the Cowboys because my dad was is a huge Cowboy fan, but I
know
could honestly
you could care
less.
less, and that's a-okay. I literally text her and I'm like, Cowboys, yeah, and she's like, I don't
And I'm
really
like,
care.
woohoo!
But being that we own a side business, a t-shirt business, Rebel Magnolia, shameless shout out, but I made my own Super Bowl shirt for when my team isn't in, and it just says I'm only here for the halftime show and the commercials.
Yeah, those are always fun. So speaking of halftime shows, we have to talk about the famous nip slip of what was it, 2001?
It is 2004.
Okay.
February 1st, guys, 2004.
The Janet Jackson Justin Timberlake incident.
The nip slip.
I can vividly remember it.
Me
Like
too.
we're watching it, we're all jamming out, and then all of a sudden it happened and it went away and everybody was real quiet. And I was like,
and that was before. Was that before?
Did anybody else?
TiVo or whatever?
Yeah, I don't think we had.
I don't think anybody could rewind it.
No, and it's like it doesn't exist anymore.
You have
you
to
can't
really
you
dig
gotta
to
find
it.
You gotta get into the dark web.
Dark web, aka YouTube.
Oh, it's probably on there somewhere.
The other thing that started actually on February 1st in 1994 was the first Friends episode. It premiered, so that was really cool that I figured that out.
That's such a fun show. That's like one of those feel good that I can turn on and watch over and over again.
Oh, I get. Okay, so Monica said that Usher is doing the halftime show this year, so that'll be really fun.
That'll be fun.
I'm excited for that. I like Usher.
I do. He was big back when I was in high school.
Yeah. I don't know if I know many of his new songs, but
has he been making new songs?
I have no idea. Look, I could hear a song and it'd be like a TikTok viral song, and somebody will go, "Who sings it?" I don't know. I don't care.
It's fun.
Is it my jam? Will I shake my booty till everything hurts tomorrow? Absolutely. We do have lots of February 1st birthdays. We've got some Clark Gable.
Throwing it way back. Okay.
Yeah, Harry Styles. We all know some Harry Styles.
Harry, I don't know.
You don't know Harry Styles?
I know he sings.
He does.
He's got like the.
Don't ask me what he sings.
Oh yeah, I have no idea. But I think I know he's kind of goofy. Like right?
I think
like
so.
He's got kind of longish, like shaggy hair. And he's kind of skinny. I feel like I've seen a picture of him wearing
you just
like
described every millennial singer guy.
I know. It's awful.
Pauly Shore. He wasn't. He was big for a minute.
I love Pauly Shore.
I love Pauly Shore.
The Weasel.
Oh, I love. What's the one where he becomes the farmer?
Oh, Son-in-Law.
Son-in-Law. Yes. That is my jam.
Yep, I like that.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
It's so cute. And then designer and reality star Lauren Conrad. She was on, and obviously I know all the reality trash. She was on The Hills and on Laguna Beach. And
didn't watch those.
She's cutie.
I only know her because like I've seen her clothing line and stuff.
Yeah.
So that's how
she's
I know
got
who
her
she
whole
is.
line at Kohl's, and it's super cute stuff.
It's very cute stuff.
Yeah. It's in between that young girl and oldish girls that want to look.
It's for
younger.
women our age who aren't accepting our age, and we still want to dress super young.
Mm-hmm.
Not super young, but stylish.
Yes.
We want to still fit in.
We do want to fit in.
Yeah.
We want to feel like we're not old and frumpy, which now the teenage girls are wearing mom jeans and they look more frumpy than we do.
Like full on like Jordache
I'm
jeans.
like, you don't even have a pudge. Like, you do not have that lower C-section.
You know what I want them to bring back?
What?
I want them
I'm scared. I said what? But
no, what? I want you remember the windbreaker suits? Like the super matching, like the teal, the aqua, the purple, the hot pink.
Yeah, the zip up.
I would totally rock those now. Like
look, I have two velvet velour looking suit.
Like the juicy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, but I could never do that. Velvet is a weird, I don't like the way it feels.
I don't feel it on the inside. But Clint feels it on the outside.
But still, like, no, like if my arm was like it brushed up against mine, no, I'd have to like walk around with my arms like out like a starfish or something.
I'd probably pay to see that. So Yes. In 1964, also, the Beatles began their first visit to the United States,
Oh,
which started
Beatlemania.
Beatlemania. Yes. So
Mhm.
I thought that was really cool.
I do like the Beatles.
I do love the
Me
Beatles.
too.
They're great. The Betty White velvet suit, Mike Wilshire says. Yes.
Yeah.
Hopefully I didn't say that wrong.
I say
Burleson
Wilshire.
people will say Wilshire or Wilshire. You know, it's sorry.
Potato.
Yeah.
You know.
But so when we were looking up, when I found out about this whole tater tot day, going back to that because I haven't eaten dinner yet, so I'm just hungry. So I found this website, tastingtable.com, and they had all these fancy tater tot dishes. They had a kimchi chili cheese tots, and I was like,
Ooh,
I
I
don't
don't
even
like
know how
kimchi.
kimchi and chili cheese could really go
I can't
together.
do kimchi. It's
And then
don't
I
know,
saw
it's
one
weird.
that does sound really good. It's buffalo tater tot bites, and I was like, I
Ooh,
could
like
get on.
wings, but in tater tots?
Yeah,
Okay, I
was
could
like,
get on board with that.
yeah, I could try that all day.
Yeah.
And then there's let's see, the tachos, obviously tater tot nachos,
Yeah, tachos. I've heard of those.
and then there was one called cheesy chicken bacon tater tot bake. Whoa,
Say that again. That's a mouthful.
ooh, that is chicken. Okay, wait, I gotta go back. Cheesy chicken bacon tater tot bake.
Okay.
I'm like, all right, that looks pretty good. And then here's one of the weirder ones: waffle iron hash brown tater tots.
Oh, I've done that.
I've never. What
It's amazing.
is it?
It is.
I'm down.
So I have well, I don't even know if I have it anymore when I purged my kitchen. But I have my big Belgian waffle maker, but then I have like the mini waffle
Yeah.
maker, and that's what you make them in.
Yum! That
Yes.
sounds delicious.
I just like tater tots. Just
I really do
dip them
too.
in some ketchup, and I'm good to go.
Yeah. And then have you heard? I'm sure you have. Poutine.
Yeah,
Okay, so there was one. The last one I saw was duck poutine tots.
duck. They make it with duck fat.
Sure. I guess
I would assume that's what they
so,
fry
too.
it in
I
is
have-
duck fat.
Probably.
But
But I do like some
unless
poutine.
there's-
My friend in Canada, she's the one that told me about it, and I was like,
Okay.
I have to try this. And then Burleson had a restaurant, well, Oscars over by the Premier Movie Theater,
Oh yeah.
where they do lots of good live music. They actually had for a while a
It was like it had brisket.
it
on
had
it or it was
brisket,
good.
and
I
it was
shared
the
it with you
poutine.
one time.
Yes,
It's
oh,
so good.
so good. Oh,
Yes.
okay. Sorry, guys. I am hungry, and my husband made me drive home with him from Sam's and I smelled a freaking meat lovers pizza. Which, if y'all have gotten the Sam's
Mm.
pizza, it just
I
smells
love
good.
pizza.
So delicious.
So good.
So, yes. So those are all the little tater tot. And if y'all have tater tot recipes or things y'all have tried, please feel
Yeah,
free.
share. We love to try
Brianna
all
says
the things.
she had a blue windsuit, and
Oh, mine was blue too.
because I'm short,
Mm-hmm.
I got called a Smurf.
Yep. Oh, I feel you. I did too. Yep.
Hey, that's just
Oh man,
all the time.
it is.
There's some accidents going on
Yeah.
today.
Some
People, y'all
sirens.
gonna have to drive a little bit better.
Little better.
Maybe drink the tea before you drive. That
drive.
calming tea.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
Just,
don't know.
just a
Yeah.
thought. Did you know that Groundhog Day started in 1887 by German immigrants? Those dang Germans. They're so smart.
Well, the name Puxatawny.
Oh, is that German?
I don't know. It sounded good, didn't it?
I totally believed you. You said that with so much conviction. I was like,
know.
God, you're so smart.
Sorry, people got to fact check me. 'Cause yeah, it is, Alyssa.
Set her straight, friends. Set her straight. Oh my gosh. Yes.
Oh man.
So other things happening in February obviously are the Valentine's.
Oh, Valentine's
Oh,
Day.
yes. So that's fun. And then I think the day after is Galentine's.
No,
Oh, it's not?
It is the day before.
Oh, the day
February
before.
13th is Galentine's
Oh,
Day.
Okay.
I don't want to go too much into it because I have a feeling
Yes,
we're going to
we're
talk
gonna-
about all of that.
Yeah,
next
we'll
week.
get into all things Valentine's next week.
Yes.
Tips, tricks, blah 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 blah.
all of it.
Just all the things. And we want you to be encouraged to share your Valentine's stories with
Yes,
us.
your best, your worst, your funniest Valentine's stories.
Yes.
You guys can post them on our Facebook. You can post them here in the comments, or you can message us if you don't want your name attached to
We'll keep
we
it
can read it and
anonymous.
we can omit the names.
You can listen and make
'Cause,
sure.
Yeah, we would definitely want to share a few stories.
We do.
'Cause
We
I
really
love
do.
hearing people's stories, especially when they turn out funny.
Oh,
'cause
I know.
I've got a couple that have turned out.
I guess I do. I'm really gonna have to search within. Clint is not it's Valentine's is not his favorite. And it's never been like Valentine's was always overshadowed by like my parents' anniversaries and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then and we won't go too much into it either because it's leap year.
It is a leap year.
It's leap year, guys. How
It's a
crazy.
leap year.
Like I forgot all about it until we were looking at all the Thursdays and what we need to do. And I was like, oh my gosh, there's an extra day in
we
February.
are gonna you guys get an extra week of us this year.
We are gonna school you on some leap day stuff.
Oh,
we
yes.
have we freaking wormholed, rabbit holed.
We fell down a big rabbit hole and it just pulled us in.
It really did. And we
Learning
were
some new
writing
things.
pages and pages of things. It was super fun. It was.
It was a lot of fun.
What else? Oh, and February is also Black History Month. So that's really cool. There's tons of parades and museum exhibits and definitely lots of dedications and really a lot of history to be learned. Homeschool parents, this is the month to really dive into that because we can share that we've gained a lot of things from all of the major amazing game changers from our past, like, and me and Clint, we loved sharing a long time ago with our kids that Louis Armstrong, he sings our wedding song, What a Wonderful World.
Yeah.
And we loved sharing that Louis Armstrong was one of the changing blues singers from way back when. He changed a lot of music.
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, he was like underground, and his music really inspired so many people, and it really changed the blues and all of that stuff. So it was really cool to learn that.
Okay.
Yeah. What else is going on?
I don't know. Those of you who are watching us on Facebook, I know you guys see I brought the queen in today. She's here with us.
She's representing. If you can see her over there, she's facing the camera because she's the queen.
She's the queen.
All hail. She's fantastic. She was a find at the
antique mall.
Oh my
goodness. We
goodness.
love going antiquing.
We spent a couple of hours there. And there was a smaller queen, and whoever out there
has her. We're very jealous because we wanted the pair.
Her. We did. We wanted the tiny queen and the
tiny and the big one. And she is a teapot. It's not just a bust. She's a teapot. This is what we mean by we want the funky teapots and stuff. Like
the tea comes out of the tip of her hair.
Yeah.
And in between the crown is how you get it in there.
Yeah.
But she's amazing.
She is.
We love her. I didn't know her for real, but we did realize that Snapchat will make her blink.
Oh, yeah. It'll put eyes on her. It's really weird.
We were making Snapchats and playing with filters to create content so you guys had something to laugh at. And all of a sudden in one of them, she had eyes and it really...
Oh, we just kind of stood there for a minute. We were like,
we were like, oh my gosh, she's blinking.
You see that, right?
What is happening?
I'm not making that up.
No.
It was very weird.
It definitely stopped us in our tracks.
It did.
For a while.
Was crazy.
Yes.
So fun.
Still have tons of stuff. I write down too much stuff. So we did learn some things about Queen Elizabeth I.
The first. Yes.
She was actually considered the Virgin Queen.
Right. Because she didn't have Tinder.
Wasn't she?
I mean, she wasn't on Hinge.
She was on Hinge.
But no, like, wasn't she the illegitimate child of like Henry VIII and Queen Victoria or Anne Boleyn?
Boleyn. And because they annulled their marriage,
there was a whole
she was considered illegitimate from the age of 2 till 10.
Right. Like just those 8 years. And then what? And then they decided that, right? Like, no, it's fine. You're good now. You can come back.
I mean, I can only imagine like this whole virgin thing. Like she probably wore like 700 pounds of clothing.
Oh my gosh. The dresses really that they used to wear back then, like in the big
one night stand in that.
The wigs that they used to wear. Like all I can think of is Queen Charlotte in Bridgerton.
Oh, yes.
Like the huge hair that she wears. Like,
Yeah.
how heavy
Oh.
is that wig that woman had to wear?
I don't
Like,
know, but
my goodness.
what would a man feel like walking into a room and you're like, hey.
Let me take my hair off.
On that note.
On that note, we're going to take a
We'll
break.
be right back.
We will be back.
Are you ready for this?
Why have thousands of aspiring authors teamed up with Christian Faith Publishing to publish their book? Because Christian Faith Publishing is an author-friendly publisher who understands that your labor is more than just a book. We provide authors freedom and flexibility throughout the publishing process, professional book editing, award-winning design, and some of the highest royalty structures in the publishing industry. And as always, you will retain 100% of the rights to your book.
I was looking to find a company that I could trust, one that assisted in the editing process completely.
The most important qualities that I was looking for was a publisher who was honest and upfront, no hidden costs or fees, and owning the rights to my own work.
Christian Faith Publishing will publish, market, and sell your books in all major bookstores, online booksellers, as well as specialty Christian bookstores. Call for your free author submission kit.
800-978-4812. 800-978-4812. 800-978-4812. That's 800-978-4812.
Fast Track Student Loans can get your student loans out of default, stop any wage garnishments, stop collection calls, and stop seizure of your tax refund. Give yourself a break. Stop the stress and get your student loan payments down to as little as $25 a month based on what you can afford to pay. 800-709-4395. 800-709-4395. 800-709-4395. 800-709-4395. Fast Track Student Loans can get your student loans out of default, stop any wage garnishments, stop collection calls, and stop seizure of your tax refund. Give yourself a break. Stop the stress and get your student loan payments down to as little as $25 a month based on what you can afford to pay. 800-709-4395. 800-709-4395. 800-709-4395. 800-709-4395.
It's just not.
1, 2, 3, now we're playing with the big boys.
I'm not even going to try to sing. It's really bad. So I remembered a few other things that we were wanting to talk about. And yes, as some of you guys are going to be like, wow, they're like all over the place, but
this is how conversations happen in real life.
Yeah. So and that's what we're bringing to the table. We're just bringing real life. Like, we're not going to be scripted and pretend like we have it all together, because we don't. And we wouldn't expect you to have it all together.
My brain doesn't function that way. As much as I pretend that it does, and I make lists, and I'm a very list person.
I mean, look, I've got bullet points,
but
and yet
I can't for some reason.
No, and that's how some of the best conversations come about, honestly. Okay, so some things that I got texts about and saw on the news. I received a text, and I don't know if any of you else got a text, that Governor Abbott is coming to Burleson.
Okay.
So I thought that was, I forgot what date. I saw the text and I heard mumblings about it, but I didn't find out what day. I'm sure it's on there, and I'm sure someone has all the information. But yeah, I was like, of all the places, Burleson.
Okay.
So yeah, so that'll be interesting. I wonder what place he's gonna be at, and what is on his agenda. If it's
I would assume City Hall.
Yeah, I mean, that'd probably be the most. Shut up. I'm sure that would make the most sense.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Totally forgot. If you guys are just tuning in and have never tuned in before, this is High Tea with Kim and Alyssa.
It is. Hi. Welcome back.
We're drinking the tea and we're talking, and yes, we have yet to have introduced our show. This is our second.
We did when we first jumped
on.
We did.
I have no clue. All I know is this is our second show, and hey, kinks are meant to be worked out for a reason.
Always.
So yes, Governor Abbott, and then I guess we've as a generation gotten out of out of the practice of cursive.
Okay.
And
yeah.
so California made this big announcement that they're bringing cursive back in.
I think that's fantastic.
I do too.
And I noticed it's funny. So like I learned cursive in school, right? So I want to say we started learning it in like 3rd grade ish.
Yeah.
And my cursive, like, it's not pretty. It's not good because after a while, they were like, nah, you don't have to write in cursive anymore.
Oh, yeah.
So I was like, okay, but like my grandparents, my grandma, she had beautiful cursive handwriting. My husband's grandma has beautiful cursive handwriting. And I'm like, I wish that I could just.
It's so perfect.
It's
and
just pretty. I think it's pretty. I think when I sign my name, I don't sign my name the same way twice.
Oh no,
it's
just a scribble now.
I'm pretty sure that's what 95% of people do. Is just they write their first letter and then just scribbles.
There's times at the store I let Asher do it. I'm like, forget it. It's the same thing. Looks the same.
So I saw a story. I don't know. Remember what I was on? I don't know. It was some website. Who knows what it was? This has been a few years. But this guy, he always had to sign the thing, like the little keypad thing when you do your credit card.
Yes.
Well, he got tired of it because they never verified the signature on the back of his card.
That's right.
So he started drawing wieners as his signature. And he had been doing this for like weeks and months. And then finally somebody was like, sir, I need to verify. And he was like, well, here's the thing. Like, let me tell you what I've been doing because so many people were not verifying. So he was just drawing wieners.
Just get him on the show.
Oh, come have high tea with the governor.
Oh, is that who you're talking about, or the guy that drew wieners?
I don't even know who that person is.
We can find him.
Oh my God. But this was like years ago. I saw this story and it made me laugh so hard. And especially now, like they don't verify your credit card or anything. But the fact that that's what he was drawing. And then the store manager was like,
oh my gosh.
Okay, well, we're going to assume, your driver's license matches the credit card, but stop drawing wieners on the machine.
But does your pictures match your own?
Oh, Mike said get them both on the same show.
I love that idea so much.
That would be so fun.
That would be hysterical. I can't imagine how Governor Abbott would feel about a guy that signs with
his credit
wiener
cards.
drawings. That's amazing.
I just thought that was funny.
That is funny.
But yeah, back to the cursive. Like
so I'm excited for that.
That's cool. And I hope they're bringing that back. I would love for that.
That's the nicest thing I can say about California. No. Great restaurants,
I have family out there.
Tons of great reality shows, reality stars. I'd love to go to Rodeo Drive at least once in my life.
Why?
I don't know. It's like you can't afford anything. I'm like, I know. I could probably not even afford to look at the doors, but hey.
No.
It's fine.
But yeah, like I feel like I would like to teach my kids cursive, but I'm pretty sure my oldest can read it because I think he read a card from his grandma, unless his grandpa wrote it.
Yeah, my teenagers can read it, which impresses me because I'm like, oh, no more Morse code, no more like trickery
with reading cursive. It's not that.
It's really
super
not
different than our regular.
Like if you really know your letters, then
it's fine.
Yeah,
but yeah.
And then okay. So I know the stock show's been going on. Did you guys go?
We didn't.
We didn't either.
Okay, so I've lived in Texas my whole life. Lived here my entire life.
Yeah,
I've only ever been to the stock show once.
Really?
Yeah.
I've only ever been to what's the other one in Dallas?
I don't know.
The food festival. What is it?
I have no idea.
Oh my gosh, with the big techs.
Why the state fair?
Yes. Oh my God. Why could I not spit out state fair
festival?
That
is the state fair.
It's the state fair, but it's literally everyone just wants to eat. Shut up.
Okay, I will say yes. So it
is so built around the food.
I do like me a Fletcher's corn dog.
I just
are the best.
A giant funnel cake and just give me everything fried.
Well, good, because everything there is fried.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. So yeah, I haven't gotten to go to the stock show, but I've seen everybody's pictures.
I like walking through like where they keep the animals.
Yes.
And like the people who are like washing the cows, like they're like they get so fluffy from like the hair dryers that they use. I was like, oh my gosh, like I honestly like the first time I saw that I had no idea like a cow other than like the Highland cows, but I didn't know about Highland cows when I went.
I don't know
But I was
about
like,
Highland
they
cows
were
right now.
fluffy. The Highland cows with the
Oh,
hair.
with the like the bangs.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
They're really cute.
They are. Have you seen the mini ones? The mini?
I've seen pictures, but I've never actually really seen one.
I want a mini cow so bad.
Yeah, that would be fun.
It could fit in my backyard.
You should get all the animals and we'll come pet them.
I'm gonna get chickens again.
I know, I'm excited for you.
Yes.
I love chickens.
Gonna
I
get
love
chickens again.
the chickens I share with my neighbors. I go out there and I
I
scratch.
forgot you guys shared chickens.
I scratch their butts all the time. It's my favorite thing to do. It is the cutest thing.
But yeah, no. So the cows get super fluffy,
That's so cute.
and I think it's fun.
That's so cute. I love that.
Like I think my yard's big enough for a mini cow.
Oh, 100%. Aren't they like basically like
They're like
lawnmowers? Like they just eat your grass?
no, honey, those are goats.
Oh shit. My bad.
Oh, I mean cows eat grass too, but I. Okay, we need to go.
Okay,
Apparently, we need to go to the stock show.
We just need to go learn
so
about
that
animals.
We can learn. I was in ag in high school, and like we had to learn about the cows, and I'm like,
Nope.
that didn't stick apparently.
Nope. I don't know anything about cows.
Because when I said goats, in my mind, cows did not eat grass, and I was like, no, you're thinking of a goat.
Goats. Oh
I
yeah,
mean,
because people create goat lawn services.
Yes, like
Where
you
they
can
gate
hire
them
them out.
in.
Yeah, you can
Mhm.
put them in as and it's amazing. Like
That is mind blowing.
it only takes them like a couple of hours to like if you have like this super like overgrown yard, like you can like rent out somebody's goats to come and clear out your yard.
Now, would they get pissed if I just ran out there and like really screamed like with a bullhorn and made them all like do that where they freeze and lock up and like turn upside down?
I think that's only a certain type of goat that does that, but I might be wrong.
I probably would try.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see you doing that.
There's nothing wrong with that.
But no, I want to say that that's only a certain type. Like I think it's like a legit like a fainting goat. Like I think that's what it is.
And goat yoga.
Oh, now see that would be fun. Where they bring all the.
I'd be
baby
fine with that,
goats.
but they like to eat your clothes, don't they? Like,
They're
don't
not
they
gonna
nip
like
it?
eat them off your body. They're just gonna like. But it's like a puppy. Like they'll just nip at you.
Oh.
Yeah. See, Monica said fainting goat. See, it's a
Oh,
thing. I
okay,
knew it was a
okay.
thing.
All right. Philip says, "What do cows drink?
They drink water, Philip.
They drink each other's milk from each other's teats."
Well,
Just
the
kidding.
babies do. So
Officially milk and water
they
diet.
drink milk and water. Yeah,
Okay, we're getting off. We're getting off here.
That's fine.
Okay. So
Monica said puppy yoga.
puppy yoga is a thing. Oh,
I didn't know that was a thing. I would be down for that.
Puppies smell good too.
Oh, the puppy breath.
I do
love
like
puppy
that.
breath.
That's really cute. Remember the Taylor Swift goat meme to Trouble?
The screaming goat. The
Oh, yes. Now I do.
Go back through our text
I'm gonna-
message thread. I'm sure it's
I'm
in there
gonna-
somewhere.
I'm glad you reenacted it a little bit. So now I really remember.
You're welcome for that, by the way.
Yes.
You're also welcome for not screaming it.
That would have been awesome. I'm sure the people listening would probably not be
No.
thrilled.
I want to blast my own eardrums. I can hear myself too. No.
So I want to talk. I am like the last one. I swear it. I'm the last one to have watched, and I won't divulge if anybody else hasn't watched it, but American Nightmare
On Netflix.
on Netflix.
It's just okay. So I watched this. You can watch it in a day. It's just 3 episodes long.
yeah.
That story, I'm not going to give anything away because I want y'all to watch it if you haven't watched it.
Yes.
That is the most bizarre.
It is very
story.
bizarre.
And there was times when I was like, oh, it's real. Oh, it's fake. It's fake. This is all made up. No, it's not. Yes, it
Yeah.
is. Like several times, even during like the first
Yes.
episode, I was like that, like so back and forth with it.
Yes. And I woke up one morning and Clint had gotten up really early and he was watching it and listening to his commentary without me watching it. He was doing the same thing. He
Yeah,
was
like,
very
it's-
like, what? No way. That didn't really happen.
Yeah.
She's faking it. He's faking it. And then it's
It
just a roller
seems
coaster.
like the most bizarre story
It
you have
is.
ever heard.
It is.
And I love a good documentary. I think I watched so many of them.
I
like,
love watching them because I feel like I've stayed ignorant for so long
Mhm.
in regards to like what's happening outside of my own like life bubble.
Okay.
So watching these documentaries, I'm like, wow, this really happened.
Yeah,
wow,
and apparently, like that one hit national news. I don't
had
remember it at
no
all.
idea. The last like big story, besides like when the Amber Alert came up.
Yeah.
When the baby Amber or little Amber, whatever.
Amber Hagerman.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that right before that was the little girl. I don't know if you remember this, but the little girl that fell down the well, Jessica.
Baby Jessica.
Yeah.
I do remember that.
And that I remember being on the news and that being
well, I think that was I think
huge.
that was like it had to have been when our first memories were forming because I remember that too.
Yeah, like it affected me. I don't know why, but I don't know why because I didn't know the girl. But it's like ever after that, walking around anything that looks remotely like a hole.
Are you afraid you're just gonna like
Yes.
fall
I
in?
mean, not
Like,
anymore with all
Not
the extra
anymore.
weight I'm carrying around. But even like it,
Okay.
like the drains on the
Okay.
okay.
Now
all right.
clowns. I
Yeah.
don't do the clowns.
I almost sent you a
No.
picture. I held back.
F you because that is a non-starter. It will be end of friendship.
Don't send Kim
I
pictures
can
of
not do it. And it's because of the movie It.
Yeah.
I was little when the original came out and I was sleeping over at a friend's house and her older sister was watching it and she's like, "Yeah, you guys can watch it. It's a fun movie." Oh, and the little scene when the bed he grabs it. Oh, out. Nope. I was out. I was mortified, freaked out. Like started crying. They had to call my parents to come and get me. Like I was like inconsolable. And ever since then, no clowns. No clowns. No clown figurines. No clown posters. Like Halloween.
Okay,
for
so
me.
no clown teapots, no clown
Yes.
teacups. Like that is off.
That's the only thing that's off the table.
Yes.
Is no.
Yeah. It was
Thanks, Mike.
every clown photo ever coming your way.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
See?
Thanks, Mike. We appreciate
Sharing
it.
my real life with you, and now you're going to torment me with it.
Yes. So I'm
Appreciate it.
excited to share with y'all that I have coaxed Kim to watch The Bachelor this season.
Okay, so we
And
talked
we
about
did-
this on Monday.
we
How
did.
I couldn't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. So I'm still behind. I've only watched the first episode and the first impressions, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. I want to because I know that there's like cattiness and drama and all of
Yes.
that, and I think it could potentially be good. And there's 2 or 3 girls that I like for him.
There's some pretty
There's
some good girls. There's some
But the girl with I think her name, it's one of the Kelseys. I know there was 2 of them. The girl who gave him the voodoo doll.
yeah, that was weird. That was stressful. Yeah.
What
and
was that?
And what about the sisters?
Okay, that's weird.
Why would you go
I had
on with
Brandon
your
watched like the
sister?
last half hour of it with me because he was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, I told Alyssa I would try it.
Yeah.
And I
My-
was like, these girls are sisters and they're trying to date this same guy. And the older one got super jealous of the
She
younger one.
She did. And I don't even have the same taste as my sister, but apparently, based off of what they said, they've done this before. And I'm like, ew. Sharing is not caring like that. For real. No, I would not want to be the sister sloppy second. Okay. That is not my MO. But I guess whatever floats your boat.
But I'm gonna watch it.
Keep doing it.
I have to watch it the next day because I
Mhm.
I can't watch it live unless I'm not paying.
My dad doesn't
for Hulu
know
Live.
that I sometimes steal his log on for DirecTV so that I can.
Well,
watch
they're
it.
gonna start cracking down on that.
They
You know,
are.
Netflix has already cracked down on it. Hulu is getting into it now as
Mhm.
well.
Yeah.
And so if I had Hulu Live, but it's like $90
Yeah.
a month. If I was gonna pay $90 a month, I would just
There's so much more I could do with $90.
would have
a
kept
month.
cable.
I
Like
know. Yes.
I don't want to pay $90. So I
No.
can't. What does it come on? It comes on Mondays.
Bachelor comes on Mondays.
So I can
at
watch it
7
I
on
can
ABC.
Watch it Tuesday morning
Yes.
because that's when.
Yeah, because Tuesdays.
Great. Now
What?
my oldest son is sending me pictures of clowns.
Oh no, he is rotten.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna
His
happen.
dad's letting him
Yeah,
listen to
you're
the
gonna get
show.
some more of that. The other
Appreciate it.
reality shows that I've been watching, and for my reality fans out there, Vanderpump Rules just started their 11th season.
I've never watched an episode.
Oh
of
my
that.
gosh,
I don't even know what it's
It
about.
is so high drama. The big thing that broke last season was the couple that had been together for 10 years. He ended up cheating, and they like kept it this big secret, and it was one of their friends, and she acted like a complete psychopath and pretended to be this girl's very best friend and got really close to her
Okay.
while they were doing all the things on the other side. So I was
Okay,
like,
yeah.
okay.
All right.
So I got sucked into it a long time ago by some of my friends, and now I'm just obviously it's reality TV, so I'm going to watch it.
Yeah.
Then there's a new money show. There was a show called The Trust.
I do want to watch that one.
That one is messed up, and I will tell you, one of the contestants is now being extremely vocal on Instagram. I forget his name, but oh my goodness, he is being very, very, I don't want to say aggressive, but he's very vocal about his point of view in regards to a lot of very heavy hitting topics.
So, but I thought like I don't know how this works. Are people getting voted off the show? Or
yes.
So I was assuming that while the show was airing, if it's coming out weekly, like there's like an NDA, like hush hush secretive thing that you have to sign. That like you're not allowed to discuss the show with anybody.
Correct.
Until all of the episodes have aired.
And that's what he waited for.
Okay, so all of the episodes are out.
The first season of The Trust is done, and there is some very big backlashing going on with one of the contestants having an extreme point of view on her race and her ethnicity and all the things that encompass that, which it is what it is.
Okay.
And so there's a lot of opposition on that.
Okay.
But it's very good because the show The Trust and Traders, the contestants there's not an upfront prize. They have to earn it. So that's really cool that with each challenge that they do, they have to earn their own money, so they're not just getting to sit around a pool all day and get free money.
Yeah. Okay.
So those are some good ones out there. Obviously, y'all can always trust. What are you watching right now?
I am watching. I don't have any reality TV that I'm watching. Currently. We finally finished Supernatural.
Oh, nice.
Brandon used to watch it in real time. Oh, thanks. My husband's now sending me clown pictures too.
Oh no.
Oh, it's gonna be a thing for the next week. Anyways, squirrel back around.
Yeah.
We have finished Supernatural. So Brandon was watching it like when it was originally like he watched it weekly, and then he stopped for a long time, and then he tried to get me to watch it for so long. I was like, no, it's scary. I'm not gonna watch. That show is not scary. I don't know why I fought him so
This
hard.
is why we're excuse me, this is why we're yin and yang, because I am like the horror buff.
Nope, and I don't do scary.
And Philip was a clown. Yeah, Philip just said I'm a clown. He was a clown for Mansfield Fire Department. He actually did a whole thing. Like he'd go and like he was the clown, like,
and traumatized children.
No, they loved him.
No.
Well, there might be one or two that were traumatized. Yeah, but he was apparently really good at it. And then now he's saying don't listen to all reality because it's all scripted, which I probably agree with you, but I can't help it. I just get sucked in. But I've never watched the Supernatural.
It's so good, and I want you to watch it. Like
I'll watch it.
It's one of those shows that like you can rewatch. Like I have to give it a couple of years and then I'll rewatch it. But we just started watching Suits because I guess all the seasons are on Netflix, and I think we just got into like season 2 of that.
Clint loves that show,
and then I watched The Resident.
I haven't watched that one either.
That's good. That's the one I watch by myself.
And y'all do Chicago Fire, right?
I do Chicago Med, Fire, and PD. Brandon watches Chicago PD with me.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't watch the other 2.
Yeah.
But yeah, I watched what is it? What do they call it? One Chicago.
Yeah. And I'm over here like the complete opposite with all the reality trash. And then I went back and watched all the VHS horror movies. And they're just.
What do you mean VHS?
It's called VHS. Movies? So like you watch a video and then like some entity comes and kills you basically. And it's just all this messed up footage. It's like what they call found footage horror. And I'm big on the horror shows.
No, I don't. It's not fun for me to be scared. It's not.
I don't know why I like to be scared. I've had enough trauma in my life that
I feel like that's different. Like haunted houses are not fun. I don't do it.
Now you guys did the haunted house in the daytime.
Okay, yeah. So that was so fun. So I guess my oldest, he saw a ad popped up on YouTube for Hangman's out in Fort Worth.
Yes.
Is that the one in Fort Worth?
Yeah.
Or is that
No, there's several, but I think
I don't
Hangman's
know.
is in.
Yeah. So I think that's what it was. And then they have a scaredy cat version that happens at like 3 or 4 o'clock in the day. Oh, Monica, yeah, we watched Tacoma FD too. That one's funny.
And I knew Chelsea would pop in here with love horror shows. That's what we did during Christmas vacation. We watched horror
You're
movies.
supposed to watch Christmas. Okay, now there are a couple of Christmas, like we watched Krampus.
We watched Krampus. Yeah.
Krampus is a good one. But no, so they have a scaredy cat time. So like it goes in, it happens in the day, all the lights are on, nothing's popping out and jumping out at you. Yeah. All the characters are there, they're giving you candy, and you get to see what the haunted house looks like during the day. That was a lot of fun.
Oh gosh.
The kids had a blast with it. There was a point where
admit it, just admit it, just own it.
Well, there was the scariest part was when we walked up the stairs and we had to walk across this it was like a grate. Like it was like scaffolding. Like you talked about getting scared and falling in a hole. My God. The whole time I were up there, I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. This is awful. Like I can't imagine walking across this iron grate that's not level.
Did you just call it a parapet?
No.
Oh, I thought you said that.
No.
I was like, wow, bringing in some book language. Okay.
I was like, did I? No.
We'll get into that another day.
I really had to think about that. No, but it's like, it's not level.
Oh,
so like I can't imagine walking through that in the dark and being scared. Like
that would be stressful.
Do it.
That'd be stressful.
And then there was 2 clowns in there that I didn't care for. Every time this one lady bent over, she squeaked.
Oh,
like it was.
I mean, I squeaked. My knee squeaked.
She had like a squeaker in her mouth. So like every time she bent over, she was like, and I was like, go.
Please be done, please.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
It was just.
My poor little Kim. She can't hang with the big dogs.
I can't do it.
I love it though. But yeah, all the new documentaries that have came out on Netflix and stuff, those have been good.
Have you seen one? It's not necessarily like they're based on true stories. Like it's called Dirty John.
I saw it, but I haven't watched it yet.
So that's a crazy story. So like, and there is a documentary, but this is like I don't want to mockumentary. Is that the right word?
Oh,
like I don't know if that's the right word. I don't think I'm saying that right.
Where it's like they reenact.
Yeah, it's like a reenactment, but it's a show, and it's the first season is about John, the Dirty John, and then season 2 is called Dirty John, but it's like something Betty.
Oh,
that crazy. Those are 2 crazy stories. You should
it's like twisted, kind of.
It is.
Okay, I'll be able with that. I like a
but
good twist.
It's based on true events that have happened.
And all of the things on Netflix that are labeled by Harlan Coben, he's one of my favorite authors. He's like a mystery fiction writer where it's very keeps you on the edge of your seat. Very.
Now I like
plot
thriller
twist. It's
suspense.
like that.
I like that, but I don't want nothing.
No, it's not like there's no jump
scares.
But Harlan Coben's books are very like you'd never see the end coming.
Okay,
and so those have been Harlan Coben. Yeah, all his books. I have like all of his books, and they are really good. Like by the end of it, you're like we did during certain books, like stress reading.
Oh
like,
my gosh,
I know. To get through it because it's getting high tense, and then you never see who it is coming at the end.
Pages, man.
That's how all of his books are, and from what I've been seeing and what everyone's been saying, his movies, the Netflix are just like that.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, a good action show we just finished watching, Reacher on
I
Prime.
love Reacher. Yes.
So good. They're coming up with the season 3.
Ooh.
They're already started filming it.
Nice.
And I think it takes place in Maine. I think I saw.
Okay. I want to go to Maine.
I'd like to.
But I've heard lobster in Maine is good, but lobster in Boston is better.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
That's
just what I heard.
That seems.
We'll see.
That seems odd to me. Okay.
We're almost out. Guys, we'll be back next Thursday. I didn't realize the time.
You got carried away.
Just stay tuned, stay on our social medias, and enjoy the music after our show.
Yeah. Don't forget to sip it, spill it, and savor it.
Yes. Bye, guys.
Have a good night, everyone.
From Burleson to Venus and Grandview to Godley, this is the voice of Johnson County, Joco Community Radio.
Here's important new information from the Diabetes Solution Center for you, a family member, or a loved one suffering with diabetes.
If you have lost your provider, or if you need a provider for diabetic supplies, you may qualify to receive your diabetic testing supplies now with little or no out-of-pocket cost, regardless of your age. All you need is Medicare or private insurance to be potentially eligible. Call the Diabetes Solution Center right now for details. Just takes a couple of minutes. Our friendly, knowledgeable agents will give you free, no-obligation information, handle all the insurance paperwork, and make sure your supplies are delivered directly to your door for free.
Call U.S. Medical Supply 24 hours a day. 800-597-9323. 800-597-9323. 800-597-9323. Call right now. 800-597-9323.
Let's be honest. Wheelchairs are heavy, bulky, and ugly. If you carry a wheelchair in your car to take care of a loved one, you know how hard it is getting that clunky, old-style wheelchair in and out of your car. Introducing the Feather Chair Wheelchair. At 13 pounds, it's the world's lightest wheelchair. It folds in seconds and fits neatly in your trunk, backseat, or closet, so you can take it everywhere. And it's only available right here. Order yours today and get a free wheelchair case, a $50 value, yours free. The Feather Chair. The world's lightest wheelchair is just $4.99 with easy payments as low as $16 a month. Sorry, no Medicare or insurance accepted. So call right now to order yours.
800-823-5826. 800-823-5826. 800-823-5826. That's 800-823-5826.
If you are trying to quit drinking or doing too many drugs, listen to me. You don't know me and we'll never meet. I had a problem like you once. I drank and used to party a little too much till it got out of control and almost ruined my life. I realized I needed help to fix my problem before it totally destroyed me. If you've tried to fix your drinking and drug problem and you know you can't do it alone, you need to call the National Treatment Advisory.